Hello and welcome to another live watch along. I'm feeling slightly more confident today, but today I'm also joined by a special guest, a good friend from Birmingham Fan TV. It is JJ, and I'll add in him now. Go and say hello to JJ, and also James, drop your links in the comments. It's Birmingham Fan TV. Here we are. Hello, mate.
Hey, mate. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm again. I say this at the start of every single game that we play. I'm just slightly optimistic, cautious though. But I feel like this every time. But is this going to be the time where we actually get the win?
We need it, don't we? We really need it.
We need it.
If we're to keep in that sort of nice middle of the pack, the mid-table, I think these sorts of games we need to be looking at 3 points, don't we? Especially the last 3 draws.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. It feels really good to actually have someone else on to chat to bounce off and that. So I think this. Yeah, I'm very happy. What are your thoughts on the lineup that Karanka's gone with? It's a 5 at the back, but rather than Duke up front today, he's gone for Hogan, and we've got who else have we got in? I should probably have this to hand. So we've got who's coming? McGree in the middle. See if I can get it up here. Right, McGree. We've got Lecco, Sanchez out wide. So how is that even working? Is it?
To me, it looks like a 5-3-2. He's got Lecco and Hogan up front by the looks of it.
Lecco and Hogan as a 2?
That's what I
would say. McCree and Sanchez?
Yeah, I think maybe Sanchez playing as a 10.
Yeah.
Just ahead of McGree and San Jose in the middle. I was quite surprised he dropped Sunjic, to be honest.
Again, it is 5 at the back again, but it's still a change. It's changed the system again. What do you think about this? Is it a good thing or a bad thing with the run of games that we have? Do you think it's the fact that he doesn't know his best team, or that he's just rotating us, or a bit of both?
A bit of both, really. Like I say, the fixtures are so condensed at the minute. It's so unusual. You're going to get a lot of chopping and changing, but at the same time, he's still only 14 games in, and he doesn't know the best his best team. He's got such a depth at the minute that when he finds that winning streak, he'll stick with that team.
Yeah,
it'll happen. He'll find that team, I think. I like this team as well. There's a lot of mobility up front. There's a lot of pace.
Honestly, mate, I do like Hogan being given a chance. He seemed to have that goal. Who was it against that goal? Huddersfield? Was it?
I'm trying to think, who was that?
Well, he got that goal, and then he sort of got subbed off straight afterwards, and then he missed the next game. He was involved.
Bournemouth. He scored that header against Bournemouth, didn't he?
Yeah.
I like Hogan. I really do. But the problem is, it's not his ability. It's he's so confidence reliant.
It's a big thing on the striker, isn't it? Do you think, I feel like it's one of them with Hogan where, yes, like every striker is based on confidence, but with him it's almost more of a detriment to him where he's not having a great run. I feel like mentally he's just not as capable as other strikers to bounce back in that sense. Because we know he can do it. I feel like he's almost a victim of his own mentality sometimes.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Literally, I think he's got quite a fragile mentality compared to the rest of not like Juki or anything like that. Juki gets knocks, he bounces back quickly, but But then we've seen it with Scott. You don't score 7 in 8 if you're a bad striker. He's not a bad striker. He's got a lethal touch when he's in form, but we haven't seen him in form since pre-lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, when he did first join us in January, he was unreal, wasn't he? I actually, was it against Barnsley that he scored that beautiful goal where he got the one touch turn top corner? Was that Barnsley away?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh God, that feels like a million years ago, and that was literally this year, wasn't it? It was
mid-February, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. Did we go together? I feel like we went.
I think we were there, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a long old night, and it was freezing cold as well that night. It was worth it.
We've got a West Ham fan in here. He said Great to see some low-quality football for a change. Such a difference from the Prem. Listen, we can have a bit of banter. I've got to say, oh God, that was close. I've got to say, big fan of VAR after last night. I think it's the way to go.
Don't forget, mate, we watched you last night. I watched you on the telly as well. If you'd have let them lot win.
Yeah, we'll let them off.
I quite like West Ham after last night. I'm all right with them.
Yeah, big fan. I think I'm a big VAR advocate now. Hit and hope league. Okay, let's have a look at some of the people in here. I presume you've been drinking again, Joe, if you are positive. David, not today. It is midweek. We've got a quiz tomorrow. Maybe I might have a little beer then, but we'll have to see. But no, I'm feeling a little bit positive. But Barnsley just had quite a good chance there where, I mean, it was a bit of a half chance, but it was dangerous. I think it was curling outwards and it looked like it was going to go in the top corner for a second.
I tell you, we just need to get a hold of the ball. I think if we can hold on to the ball a little bit longer and, if we can try and retain possession, I think that's been our biggest problem. We just we're so low on possession. We keep giving other teams opportunities. That's one thing we need to cut out along with the problems in front of goal. We've got a lot of problems to face. Let's put it that way. We just keep naming all the things he's got to change at the minute. But positives is his back line. Are we like fourth best defence in the league at the minute?
Yeah, he's definitely fixed that side of it because especially after the lockdown break and the initial break, we were just woeful. We were conceding pretty much 3 goals every game. So there is a change there. We have made positive progress. Yeah, we haven't turned it fully on its head, but it seems like we're on our way there.
Yeah, like we said, a little bit before the video, it's a process, isn't it? I think we probably won't see the best football or the best of Karanka's football this season. He's going to need the whole season, I think, to try and completely change this team around. I think, it took Monk, quite a while to get going, didn't it? I think if I remember rightly, we drew our first 8. Christ, that was close.
We did have a. Oh, hold on. What minute and second are you on?
Silly mistakes. That I'm on 6:50.
Okay, you're 2 seconds in front of me.
I am ever so slightly ahead of Joe. I'll let you know when we hit the 6th goal. I've jinxed it now. It's gonna be.
Is there a way you can pause it for 1 second and then press play?
I can.
Or have you got just so if there is a goal, if there is some miraculous miracle happens that we both can celebrate at the same time? Is it what you want now? What you said? What you want?
7:20, 7:30 now.
7? Oh bloody hell! Yeah, you're still ahead of me.
Am I? I'll pause it again.
Anyway, there with.
You'd have it.
What you on now?
7:45.
I'm 7:46.
I think we're pretty much in line now. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
I am no good at timing, so this is a tricky one for me.
Sweet.
Good team, Barnsley. They've started well. Really good team.
Yeah.
Always underestimated in the Championship.
I do feel that, man. I mean, but like, I feel like they're a stronger team this season. I'm not sure what they've changed, to be honest, but they just look a lot harder to beat.
They've kept the majority of their squad, and it's that consistency that Blues don't have.
Mm. What do you think about the? Karanka made some comments after, I think it was the last game, about the mentality of the squad. That the majority of this squad were here during that tough period last season, and you can feel like he doesn't want. I think he said something about him not wanting. He doesn't want them to hoof it or get rid of it, but they still have that bit of panic in them at the minute, and
massively.
And
yeah.
Is it just the matter of like them needing a bit of a run, getting a bit of confidence, getting a couple wins under our belts, knowing that we can work in this system?
Yeah, confidence is everything in football, isn't it? It's the difference between a striker scoring and not scoring, in my opinion. It's the difference between mistakes and
Sanchez. Sanchez is just naughty.
yeah, unreal player, ridiculously good player.
He had two men on him then, and he just takes a little touch, turns, and he's away from him, and then he gets fouled. It's just
to see where Hlinovic plays. We've not played a number 10 in quite a while. We don't.
Yeah. What's up with him? Is he trying to just get him up to date with training and that? Is that why he's not been involved, or is it?
I don't think he's got his clearance still yet.
No, I'm excited to see him start. I was hoping he'd be involved today.
I think it would have been good. I think we'll probably see him the next home game. Is it Watford? I know we've got Bristol City on Saturday, but I don't think he'll play him in that.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, like I say, we've got tough games coming up. So Barnsley at home, it's the game that you'd hope we'd be going for to win. And if you look at it, we've had 3 draws on the bounce. If we get a win here, it's not bad going.
No, it's 6 points, isn't it? Out of a possible 12, you've got half your points.
It's getting us up and running, isn't it? Which is the thing this season. And I just worry that if it's another draw or they just they hit us and we lose it, then it's just going to be panic stations on Twitter. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, if we lose, I'm not going on Twitter. If we lose this, no chance. I try to stay off Twitter a lot at the minute because there's a bit of panic. But it's hard to have a go at people because the football has been quite bland. It's been pretty dull. But we're not losing games, and while you're not losing games, it's hard to moan, isn't it? Really. So
yeah. It's just the camera's just cut to Karanka, and Swano has made a really good point. Looks like Karanka has got himself a new pair of shoes. Important to note these things. Will it bring us luck? We'll have to see. What else?
Am I mistaken? Has he gone for the Rowett look with those black trainers with white bottoms?
What did you say?
Has he gone for them black shoes with white bottoms? The Gary Rowett look that he used to have.
Oh, I didn't know they got what? No. They just look like proper shiny black shoes. I'm gonna have to have a look now. Oh yeah, he has. He's gone for the Rowett look. The next special.
Next thing you'll be telling us he buys those jumpers as well from. Was it Reese?
He's trying to find his inner Rowett. Maybe he took some fashion advice in the last game.
God. I was going to say, let's hope he doesn't get his morals from Rowett as well, but there we go.
Oh God. Donna says, what do you think of Man City in the FA Cup 3rd round, James? Take it away.
7 at the back. Imagine De Bruyne up against Sunjic.
Oh, God.
Sunjic going to school him.
Well, I just think it's going to be one of them where they're going to play their kids. They're going to have a couple of starters on the bench ready to go in case of a worst-case scenario. And the question is, let's just play the game in 15-minute segments, get through each 15, but ultimately we're going to concede after 1 minute and it's all going to fall apart.
Oh, easily.
But it's a shame. It's a shame we can't be going to that because now, if we were to get smashed by Man City, at least we could have had a good day out, a good away day. But all I wanted was just a winnable game.
Anything less than 2, we'll do all right, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, 2 or less, I'll take it. Honestly,
I just genuinely don't see us getting anything at all. But it's just I'm just gutted we can't go. Hogan, not sure where the ball is here.
Like the West Ham fan says, it's just pinball at the minute.
Oh no! Oh my God! I thought Harley Dean must have fell over then. Did you see that?
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I thought he'd lost his footing then. I thought he was gone.
Oh God! He would have been in 1-on-1.
Has he got Gary coming back? Has he got him? Get him ready. I don't know. Is Sanchez struggling? Can't tell.
FA Cup. All right, Neco's got the ball here. He was sort of a bright spark for the last game against Millwall. He gave a lot, but until he was subbed off anyway.
Talented kid, yeah.
I feel like there's more to come from Neco personally. You know, he hasn't played that many games for us, has he? But he's shown glimpses of what
he's probably the closest thing we've had to Damari Gray since he left. That sort of player that will run at people and quick feet. You know, we haven't had that many players with quick feet, so to speak. And if we can get him fit, I think he'll be one of our best players. But he just doesn't look up to fitness yet, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's just hope with a little run of games and that he can get up to that and get a goal under him as well.
Oh, deal with that. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Dean. Oh, that's a classic FIFA cutting. That is.
That was. Why does he do that? Sometimes he doesn't need to go to ground, and he goes to ground. I'll tell you what. Got to get the ball down.
Robbins on tour says, "I'm not looking forward to the weekend. Birmingham always do well against us."
That's true. To be fair, we do actually.
I did enjoy the last time I went to Bristol away. Was that the 3-2 last time we played them away?
3-1, wasn't it?
3-1
this year, Joe. In start of Feb, I think it was.
Was it start of Feb? That I think so.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Did we go behind after a minute or something?
Yeah, we did. Wasn't it? Roberts back pass.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I went to that. I went with Abby, and I think I was just walking in or something, and and I just heard we conceded, and I was like, "I can't say that." But yeah, turned it around. That was a great way. I missed them, man. I just missed standing at the back of an old shed, just singing me heart out.
It's good away in Bristol.
Yeah, it's
quite old, but I quite like it.
Yeah, I do like it. I remember when I went to Bristol City. I don't know. Was it the old ground? Are they the new ground, or has it just been done up?
No, it's been refurbed, and it's the same place, but they've had it.
Yeah, Ashton Gate, wasn't it?
I went to the old when refurbed and everything.
Yeah, I think it was like 2007, 2008. Maybe the 07 season when we got promoted. Was it 06, 07, something like that? I remember going.
Yeah.
I was with my dad, and I think I was with Jack, and we were kids, so we went round to the corner flag, right by the corner flag, and we were like we were shouting at the sub warming up, and he was like having a joke with us and being like, yeah, whatever, and we were like, you're rubbish, and he went on and scored. I'm pretty sure he got subbed on and scored. That same guy.
So Blues. Couldn't be more Blues if you tried. Do you remember?
And I felt like I should have known then. I should have known then that was going to be my life.
Yeah, I'll tell you, mate. Honestly, was it in the chat the other day? Me and we're talking to Drew. I think it was yesterday, and it's like Blues is such a life sentence, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, what did he say? He said you must have sinned in another life.
You've got to have sinned in the last life, yeah.
To be cursed with this.
It's so true. If you're born into Blues, you've sinned in your past life. I swear.
It really is. But at the same time, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh no, you wouldn't support you wouldn't be like a what?
Because
to be honest, I wouldn't.
Oh, Sanchez, has he got there? No, he ain't. When that day comes, when we get promoted, we might be in our 50s, JJ, but we'll be there with our little kids. And we'll be like, this is it. This is the moment we wait for.
I remember that time we were last promoted back in.
I didn't appreciate it enough because I weren't old enough even then to appreciate what being in the Premier League was. Because my whole childhood in terms of watching the Blues, we were in and around there. We were up and down. We were sort of yo-yo club.
Yeah.
And then
if we weren't in the Premier League, we wouldn't be being promoted, weren't we? So
yeah.
I'll deal with that, Roberts. Hold on.
Chris Wu says, shows you how bobbins this game is. You spent 5 minutes talking about Bristol away days.
So true. So true.
Yeah, 20 minutes played so far.
Let us have it, man. The away days, we were all missing it.
Yeah, we are. We are. I'm just going to grab my charger for my Mac. Let me just pop out of this and just check. Just check with the comments in that a sec. I'll be 2 seconds.
I feel like I'm host of the show at the minute, and that's a lot of responsibility on Joe's channel. I'll tell you. While you're at it, if you want to go and sub to my channel as well, I've got Emily in the background here. If everyone knows Emily, she's sitting quietly eating her dinner.
Hi.
She is here. But yeah, if you want to go and sub to Birmingham Fan TV, if anyone doesn't know who I am, or most of you probably don't anyway. But we're getting back started up again. We've been away for a couple of weeks, so
don't listen to him.
Shameless plug in there, right in the center of it. But yeah, Joe, honestly, a lot of pressure. You left me with a lot of pressure there hosting. Go on, Sanchez. That's better.
That's our ball. Thank you. Come on then. Let's get into the game. Let's actually get a goal, please.
David, I always see your comments wanting the cat. Did you not see the cat 10 minutes ago walk across the back of me? Tell ya, she knew you were in the chat. The cat's the star, man. It's all about the cat, really.
Oh, come on, please. I can tell already. I'm going to be frustrated by the end of this.
It's been a bit sloppy from both teams, if I'm honest.
It is.
Blue's going into it though.
What are you thinking of San Jose so far this season?
He's clearly a level above, but we've got to get him in that right system, and we've got to get the best out of him.
Yeah, I think it's one thing having a player like that in the middle who can pick out a pass like that, but it's also, it's not just him almost fitting into the team, because I feel like he's just got in and got on with it, but it's the people around him making the right runs, knowing what he's going to do, having faith that he's going to find them. Like it makes a hell of a difference. Like you look at Jude when he's moved to Dortmund, he's picking out these passes that he just weren't doing before, purely because no one would have gotten the end of them. And he's just I just don't know. Like I feel like that has a little bit of an effect on a player sometimes, because he might be a bit more reserved with how he plays, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think so. I think the way we set up maybe doesn't allow him to be as creative on the ball as he'd like to be.
He's already had a couple of assists though, and he should have had more. Duke's header, for example, when he it looked like a sitter. Well, it was a sitter. That it always seems to come from him. Like when he knows exactly where he wants it.
He gets that first time cross from the corner of the box spot on.
He looks up. He just boots it. Here's another one. Oh God, that is the curse of the commentator right there.
You've done it. I was just thinking, like, he's not gonna smash that, is he? Surely, no, surely not.
That is so funny. Just been talking about how good his passing was. He just almost kicks out of play.
Probably he's done him. He's absolutely skinned him.
Oh no. I thought he was going to have a go then.
He's blitzed him.
Yeah.
So they've got some really good players, man, in and around the box. They keep it really well.
Yeah, they do, don't they? We just
like Mowat, Herbie Kane, Connor Chaplin, Woodrow. They're all really good players.
Solid back line there from Blues, though, to be fair. Like, yes, it was a threat, but dealt with. Everyone's in the right place. Clark Salter with his second start as well today. Oh, God. I'm not going to curse it again, am I? He's dived.
Rubbish, that.
Ridiculous dive that was. Come on, Blues, man. You've got to hold the ball when you're coming out of a situation like that.
Time.
Honestly, that's it. That's McGree there, showing a bit of composure.
He's class, McGree. He's class. Go on.
He is, isn't it? Carry on. Go on, McGree.
It's a good ball. No one's there. I feel like I need to pause this. I feel like I'm still ahead of you.
Yeah, I think you're about 3 seconds ahead of me. Sanchez has just whipped the ball in and it's gone out.
I'm back level with you.
Good man. Right, let's have a look at these comments, shall we? Guys, it is still 0-0. There's 25 minutes played. I haven't seen a lot of predictions in the chat. So what I want right now is you've had a bit of time, but let's get your predictions in the comments below. Do remember to follow JJ as well. It's at Birmingham TV on Twitter. And if Birmingham Fan TV on Twitter. And if you go on YouTube, just search Birmingham Fan TV. Is that right?
I'm trying to think. Yes. I've got so many different ones. Yeah, I think it's Birmingham Fan TV, at Birmingham Fan TV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want to go. We're pretty much there. Probably on Pinterest,
Bebo, MySpace,
MSN.
The list goes on.
We're actually on Spotify as well. If you want to find us on Spotify,
yes,
for the podcast as well. If you wish to listen there.
Oh yes.
Listen to me moan for an hour.
Oh.
Really good play. Do you know what? I completely forgot that Barnsley had changed their manager. Completely forgot that what's his name had gone to New York, and
who? Oh yeah.
Struber, innit?
I remember hearing about that. He went with him long, was he?
Say again.
He went with him long, was he? And then he got picked up by them.
About a year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Strange.
Good manager.
Yeah.
Did well.
Cardiff 1, Huddersfield 0, Bournemouth 0, Preston 1, Derby 0, Coventry 0, QPR 1, Bristol City 0, Rotherham 0, Brentford 0. Okay.
I tell you what, not many people are going to have backed Preston to beat Bournemouth. That is a coupon buster, that.
Yeah. It's still early days, I suppose.
I've hung up my betting shoes. Just terrible.
He's handballed that, isn't he?
That was a foul, though. Yes.
Come on, get better on it.
How excited we are over a free kick, 25 yards out.
I'm so like, I haven't seen that was a handball. I said it when he did. It was a clear handball, wasn't it? Lecco caught it.
That's so championship officiating, that. The standard is abysmal.
Oh, who's taking this then? Is it Sanchez?
I tell you what, I'm well down for Jack Scarrett's prediction in the chat. 2-0. Karanka screamer, an Etheridge header from the halfway line. I'll take that.
The amount of 0-0s that I've seen, that says a lot. We got we got Donna, we got Jake, we got another draw here. We got 2-0, but we've got Sanchez on a free kick now. It's going to sky it.
Spanish Prince, isn't it?
It's going to sky it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Poor.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That was a David Cottrell territory, that was a knuckleball. Big cots. Have we had a good free kick taker since Cottrell? I don't think we have, have we?
Have we what?
Have we had a good free kick taker since Cots left?
If you can count Bella.
Does
he count?
If he scores another one, I'll give him it.
Yeah.
But every other one he's had since Reading, he's just put 20 yards over.
Yeah. I remember that moment against Reading. Oh, I hate Reading away, but Jesus Christ. What a moment that was when it went in.
I quite like Reading away.
I hate it.
Really?
I just hate Reading as an entire thing. You know what I mean?
Was that game we went to last year when it? Well, not was it last year or the year before?
You know what it was? It was the fact I think we had them twice in the matter of a week or two, both away, and I had to go to, and one was in like the first round of the cup.
Yeah, we went to that, then we I think.
Yeah, we played our kids, didn't we? Bellingham. I think Bellingham played. Was that his debut?
No.
No, that was Portsmouth, wasn't it?
That was Portsmouth.
But yeah, before that, I think Reading, wasn't it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You know what the difference is this season? I've been doing these streams on my own. I haven't really spoke to anyone, but it feels like, say what you like about our attack, it needs to improve. It's boring football at the minute, but I tell you what, the confidence I have in our keeper now, like the fact we've got a decent goalkeeper, just makes the world a difference. Or once we do sort out that attack, we're going to be a tough side.
He needs. If there's one, obviously there's one place he needs to, or we need to invest in. It's the top striker, isn't it? Really, you can't keep picking in the bargain bin for strikers.
Well, that's it. You know, there's. I don't know what the bank account's looking like, but we've sold players decent amounts of money. We've got what 40 mil over the past two seasons or windows. Like we've got to have a bit of money in the bank, even if it's like just a few mil, like just to price someone out. But it's difficult isn't it? Because strikers are so highly valued.
You're gonna, if you want a striker that's going to bag, you know, at least 15 in this league, you're going to be paying upwards of 5 mil easily.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, do you take the route of, you know, I don't necessarily want us to go out and spend 10, 15 mil on a striker because the pressure it puts on them, and with our fan base and stuff, like, I just feel like the route to go for us is like looking at the next Che Adams, you know, and the next, I don't know. I mean, Ivan Toney we were linked with for quite a while, weren't we? And I think he had about a 10 mil price tag in the end.
Missed the trick that one, big time.
Yeah, I mean, he's scoring for fun, isn't he? And I feel like if Brentford are interested in a player, you just take that as a sign that he's a
good player. They've not really led us wrong so far, have they? Like buying from Brentford, in my opinion. Colin, solid. Dean, when he's on it, like he is at the minute, good.
Yeah. But I know. I mean, like, in the sense of when he was it Peterborough?
Yeah, that's where they got him from.
And like, we see Brentford are interested in him, so he must have some sort of potential about him. But obviously, he went for such a high. I think it was 10 mil he went for, wasn't it?
I think it's 5 mil up front with add-ons, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
No, for a striker that scores goals, I think it will come to 10 mil with the add-ons.
That's all right though, because you've almost took a bit of the risk out in that sense by doing the add-ons.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we are.
Go on. That's a ball.
Play him in. Let go. Oh, he just took half a second too long, didn't he? I thought he opened himself up really well there.
Yeah, it did well. It was a great ball. I don't know who played it. I think it's Pedersen played him in.
Yeah.
Did really well.
That was a good chance. San Jose losing out there, but Collins back. He's done well. Lecco again. Hogan's available in the middle, but he just couldn't get there.
That's better than Blues. Much better.
That is better. It's you know, playing through tight areas like that. That'll give us a bit of confidence, I hope.
I know it's their manager that's gone for the Rowett look.
Oh, is it theirs? He looks from that top angle. He looked like Karanka.
Yeah, he's got
shiny shoes on. Hello. Will Heatley. Hey there, Joe. All the best. Thanks again for the support during the weekend. Hope you're feeling better, Will. Hope everything's good. Let us know how you got on. What channel is it on? Usually I do pay for Blues TV, yeah, but it's on Sky today. So I've saved myself a tenner.
That's it. Go on. No. I'll tell you what, though, we are. You can see there's a clear emphasis on pushing bodies forward tonight, though.
Yeah.
You can see when we were just attacking it, I think we had about 6 or 7 forward. So
yeah, we did.
I think he knows he can't afford another 0-0, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's part of it, isn't it? Because he wants a win. I feel like he needs a win himself just to get the fans and whatever off his back a little bit. As harsh as it sounds to say that, because it's not, like, we understand what's going on, but it's natural when you go on Twitter, people are going to panic. So I can see why, because, you know, he had to defend himself in his last game, didn't he? You know, he drew. He didn't want the draw. He had to go out straight afterwards, and he knew the reaction that he'd get. And I feel like that was a positive thing as well. I think that's a good side to see from Karanka, that before it's even happened, he's going out there and he's saying, like, guys, yeah, we know it's not the best. We know it's not amazingly exciting right now, but it's a process.
Exactly. Yeah. And, you know, like I said to you, I think this season is so much
nice
of a progress and a building block for next season. It's frustrating because, like I say, I'm not gonna lie to people and say, like, I haven't sat here and moaned through a lot of the games in the last month because they've been crap. They're like the performances have been poor, but we haven't lost in the last 3. And like while we're not losing, you don't want to moan, but you do moan. But it's a tricky one.
It really is.
Much better though. The last 15 minutes have been much better.
Yeah, it's good to see. I feel like it's another draw today, though.
Don't say that. You don't jinx it. Don't do this to me, Joe.
Yeah, because we'll lose now. Now I've said that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God, I didn't even see that.
And that's the problem if you switch off.
Don't blink, you'll miss it in this game. Oh.
Don't give him a chance like that.
Oh, did he get a touch on that?
No, I don't think he did. I think it's gone straight over.
Colin getting closed down. As Blues are on the break, gaps open up. And we've got away with one there. We've got away with one. Is that Colin Woodrow?
Yeah. He was another one. I wonder what he'd have cost if you'd have gone after him. Or would he cost?
I'm not sure.
Season, didn't they? Yeah, a good amount.
Right, let's have a look at the stats and see what the stats are saying, shall we?
It's good pressure, Pedersen again.
Feel like Barnsley having a little bit of a spell now, to be honest.
Yeah, midfield's well open.
He's opened up. Oh, Holly Dean there.
That's the problem, though. Like we can get overrun in the middle. Just looks like San Jose at times.
Yeah. What's that? Is that Sanchez pushing up? Is that Blues trying to break? Like Roberts is quite high up there as well. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just they're getting to us in the transitions, aren't they?
Yeah, they're picking the pockets.
Yeah. Got ball over the top here to Hogan. Keeper's got there.
It's good play. And that's what Hogan brings. You know that when Duke's on, I love Duke, and he's class at what he does, but you can't play that out ball over the top because he just ain't going to reach it. Whereas Hogan, you can stretch defenses. If you put it in the corner, he'll run for it. So, 2 different players, and I think Duke will be good off the bench tonight if we need a goal.
Yeah.
Bring him on and put balls into the box.
Looking at the stats today, we're on 48% possession, which is a lot more than we usually have. I think that's reflected in the way we're playing right now.
Yeah, I'll probably say so.
Usually, does that mean we're less reserved today? Like you can see, you know, Barnsley are creating chances on the counter. Oh, Jesus, I thought Roberts was going to knock him over there. Get rid of it. Oh, yeah, he got rid of it.
That's it. That's better.
Who's going to chase that? Hogan. Can he chase it?
Well, that was.
He could have got in there.
I was going to say he could have chased that. McGree's got to be dealing with that better as well.
Yeah. See that uncertainty there between the keeper and the centre back. Usually, an on-form Hogan will be right in there causing a problem.
Well, yeah, I don't know why he stopped. Once the defender had kind of given up, he should have kept going.
That's the thing. That's one of the key things for a striker like him, you know, a poacher, is that anticipation. That's half your game.
It's a difficult one again. I think that's down to his confidence. He just doesn't want to chase it at the minute.
So far, it's 6 shots for Barnsley, 2 for Blues, none on target for either. I mean, I sent Will Brazier a text earlier today. He said, I can't wait for a game. I can't wait to witness 0 shots on target. 40 minutes in.
0 shots.
Still haven't seen one.
Mystic, that.
Hopefully not for Barnsley still. Alan Walker thinks it'll be 2-1 Birmingham.
Nice to see some positivity.
Lee Walton will create 21 chances and get 1 on target all game. I mean, yeah.
Christ, I thought he took his head off for that one.
Adam Graham says, Barnsley to win 2-0. You might hate me for that, but believe me, it is coming.
Come on, Adam. Bit of positivity.
Yep.
At least give us a draw if you're going to be down about it. Come on.
Okay. FIFA 21 series this year, Adam, it'll be around Christmas time that it starts. But once it starts, it'll be on and on. We need 45 shots to score one, says Mark Hobson. Well, let's create 45 then for now. I mean, is it the fact that I don't think it's that even, because it's not like we're creating a load of chances and we can't finish. It's more of the fact that, yeah, I know we do create some, but not an abundance. But it's like you say, when Hogan was having this streak of goal scoring, we'd create 1 or 2 chances, 3 chances in a game tops.
Yeah, I think we should have won the country game. We should have beat Carl. Duke had a stinker that night. We'd have.
He really did.
We'd have buried 2 of those and we'd have won the game 2-0 on a normal day. Sunjic, that was a sitter against Luton in that last minute. Sunjic should have been burying that, and we'd be talking about 2 wins and a draw from the last 3 games.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be so bad then, would it? Really, but
it's fine margins, isn't it?
Yeah, all right. You can also argue we're not creating enough. If we had more chances, we'd be taking at least 1 or 2 of them, which is fair. But the players are good enough to be taking those chances that they had. Well, they should have been, especially Juki. That was unlike him. Don't turn your back, Recco. I always forget that we got Mark Roberts from Barnsley.
Do we have any Barnsley fans in the chat? If you do, please make me aware. Say hello. So we're all friendly.
I'm not. Joe knows me better.
Any chance you can share the game? Unfortunately not. My channel will get taken down.
Copyright issues.
Dex says, I've never seen a team look so uncomfortable passing out from the back.
Yeah, I think that's fair. We are really uncomfortable when it comes to passing out from the back. And it shows as well.
Do you remember the times of Zola when there was a certain Michael Morrison trying to play tiki-taka around the box?
I remember one of the games was absolutely comical, and I think it was Leeds at home. We got beat 3-1. I think Craig scored, and I think the back 3 consisted of Michael Morrison, Josh Dakers-Cogley at right centre back, and I feel like we had Groundsy at left centre back.
We have had some weird lineups over the years.
Couldn't have been any worse than Clark's lineups, though, man. Some of them.
No. It's always that one. There's always that one lineup that comes back, doesn't it? And it was it Bolton 2-2? That lineup.
Oh, he loved playing Caddis in midfield. Caddis, the natural right back.
Honestly, that really was lineup lottery, wasn't it? He had a little hat. They just picked a name. Oh.
The best one was bloody. Oh, who did we have? Oh, it might have been Bournemouth or Blackburn at home in that same season. We got beat 4-2. And he had like Callum Riley at left back, Will Packwood at right back, Caddis and Spectre in midfield, I think it was.
Oh, I miss Spectre. Oh, Jesus Christ, Dean. Is he trying to score there or what?
I hope not.
He flicked his head at that like he was trying to aim it towards goal. Just get it across.
Yeah, he aimed it there, didn't he?
I don't know. Is he just trying to stick it on the back post or something? But
50p head.
Yeah, it looks like a right thug at the minute.
He's took all his hair off, hasn't he? I don't know why. To be fair, I did the same, so I can't moan at him.
You got the same trim, to be fair, ain't you?
I know, one all over.
You got the hard man.
I'm trying to grow it back again now.
Right, yeah. You should keep growing it until we win a game. You'll look like Jesus by the end of it.
Gonna say, yeah. I want my hair cut at some point. I don't want to get in my eyes. I think I was doing that once, and I think it was Zola. I think I started growing my beard.
Oh,
we
God
did the Zola, and it got so uncomfortable. I just had to shave it. I was just like, we're not going to win a game. I'm gonna
do some ridiculous bets, I think, for that. Is that Harley Dean? Harley Dean loves bombing forward. Look at him. He's out on the wing.
Just put him in midfield.
Just get it in. Oh, it's not. Okay.
All
right, let's be patient with our build-up here. That's okay. Look, Barnsley have got numbers back. Let's just take our time, work it out. To be fair, they are making it very difficult for us to break through.
Yeah, we've got to be clever. We've got to
be quick with our counter-attack because, like, as soon as we give them a bit of time, they just get pretty much 10 men behind the ball. How do we break them down, JJ? Coming from the tactic, you're more of a tactician than me. Let's face it. How do we break down this side? You're sat here. This is Football Manager. What adjustments are you making? What are you telling the players at half time?
Way too narrow. Everything's down the middle. We've got no width. You want to open them up.
To compact.
Get Bella on, in my opinion, and play Liverpool. That's what I would do. But fat chance of him doing that. He likes this narrow system. He really does. He likes these 3 central midfielders, 2 strikers. It works, I think, away from home. At home, you've got to be more expansive.
Yeah.
I was informed by my trusty sidekick, Emily, that it was actually under Cottrell I was growing my beard, not under Zola.
Okay, thanks.
That was. That was, yeah, it was bad. Really bad.
Terrible.
Been one of them halves again. Not much goal mouth action. And very 50-50.
Yeah, it really is. I think this game is going to go 1-0 either way. I think there's a little bit more of a vulnerable side to Blues at the minute, and it means that we're either going to get that winner or we're going to be disappointed and concede something later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can see what you mean.
Like we've got a bit more about us there, where I feel like in the second half we might look to go for it and get that win.
Go on.
And go one way or the other. Oh, it's not. Oh my God! I thought that was a bad ball at first, but I think McGree
just kind of hit it quite hard there, Colin.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought you know, but it's going in between 2 defenders there. I'm not sure how else he plays that ball.
He's blown up for half time.
0-0. Did you get a cardboard cutout, JJ?
No, I didn't. No, mate. No, I dread to think my face being put on display on the off chance.
Did you just have a freeze frame of you going up to the away and like? I won't gesture, JJ, but I'm sure you can imagine.
That what was that one that Callum always used to mock me for? I think it was that one at Reading at home, and I think my tattoos out on my arm and that.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's like, we get it. You've got a tattoo. We get it.
Oh, that was so funny. It was so funny because you looked about 10 as well.
I did. I just turned 18. I'd only had it about a month. I was on that.
Zulu.
Proper Blues, that man.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Mom,
it's been a lot more fun having you to chat with, I've got to say.
I was going to say, it's good to speak to someone in regards to the game, because my dad always moans, and I think Em's sick of me.
I'll be. Yeah.
I think she's sick of me moaning as well. Like, I'm sick of my old man moaning, so.
Yeah, I'm just like banging me up the wall half the time watching Blues, but it is what it is. It's what we signed up for. We've got a West Ham fan giving it large in the chat, but keep it going. I've got a tiny little baby bladder, so I'm gonna have to leave you in charge again for a short moment.
No plug-in this time, I promise. I'm not going to plug my channel.
Plug away, mate. Plug away. Hold on, let me edit this.
I want to see No fighting in the chat. No West Ham fans going at it. Yeah.
Back in a second. Bursting.
Yeah, I remember the last time you lot came to St Andrews. I remember the trouble. No more kicking off.
Hold on. I think we might have, even for 5 minutes, a Barnsley fan to pop in at half time and say something. So,
okay.
So bear with.
I'm plugging for Blues. I'm doing Nike adverts for him. I'm plugging the water bottle merch. It's not even theirs. But yeah.
All right. Right. I'll be back in a minute. Chat. Have a look in the comments, guys. Get your halftime thoughts in, and we'll go through them just in one moment after this toilet break.
No pressure again, guys. I am in charge again. But hey, I can see this West Ham fan. I'm just watching him. He's filling up this timeline. You wanna calm yourself down. I'm telling you.
He's not going to fight you.
Be nice. Be nice to us. This is a friendly, open chat. We're not having any arguments in here tonight. I'm telling you. Why do we have a Barnsley fan and a West Ham fan giving it to each other in a Blues fan stream? Well, that's just the magic of football. That's just what it happens. It's proper Sky Bet Championship talk, this. West Ham versus Millwall next season. Would rate that. Would rate to see another West Ham Millwall game. It's been a while. Should be 1-0 up after that late chance. Fair point. I think it's been a pretty even half. Barnsley and Blues both had good chances, but I don't think any team's particularly come out on top yet. It could go either way. Blues got to be tighter at the back, in my opinion. Look a bit sloppy. We've got a Birmingham City chat. I don't know, none of you will know, between my friends, and I can't say that it's very positive as well between my friends. I can't say they're very hopeful about what's going on at the Blues at the minute. One of them's just put boo in the comments. So take that as you will. Hi, Max. Good to see you again, mate. I'm good, mate. Check out the podcast. It should be out at some point this week. Like I say, we've been busy with the moving, so been struggling to get content out. But we will have a podcast up again with Corey later this week. Hogan needs to wake up this season. Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's played as much as he'd like. He needs a run in the team, doesn't he? Really, to get started. But I do agree he needs to be contributing a little bit more, and I think Lecco does as well now. We can't keep saying, about the injury and that. I will answer some of the questions in a bit, guys. I'm not ignoring the 4 questions. I'm waiting for Joe to get back. Someone asked, where's Joe? He's gone to the toilet and he's back there now.
I was arranging something on Twitter as well. I wasn't doing the poop.
Got you. There's a lot of football questions, Joe, but I've tried not to answer them because, yeah.
We have got a Barnsley fan popping in as well, I think, just for 5 minutes. Matty Hugill. Here he is.
I think you got a few in the comments as well.
We've got a few in the comments, so we're going to go through them. We're just going to get a real quick word from Matty Hugill, who has joined us, Barnsley fan, and it's always good to see the other side and to see what he thinks of our performance and what he expects from the second half. So, hello, Matty.
Hi.
How are you, mate?
I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. What did you think of that first half?
It was a bit drab, to be fair. I mean, we started off like we always play. We were on the front foot from the beginning. We had a couple of chances, through WATCHALONG and then through Connor Chaplin, which I feel as though we should have scored. But overall, I think as the game wore on, Birmingham started to really grow into it and get us on the back foot a little bit. So I think half-time, as much as I didn't really enjoy the first half, I think half-time has come at a decent time for us so far.
Yeah, I mean, personally, it looks like two teams with quite a solid defence. Like every time we try and attack you, you're backing numbers and you're making it very difficult for us to break through. And I think to be fair, we've opened up a lot more for you. I don't know if you agree, JJ. You've had a couple of chances where you've been through. We've had gaps in places. What do you reckon, JJ?
Yeah, I think, like I say, both teams have had a few chances. Like you say, Barnsley have probably started the game brighter. Woodrow's had a few half chances. He probably should have scored one of them, if we're honest. Striker of his quality, and yeah, I think we've grown into the game without being particularly threatening. Barnsley have made a few mistakes. We've made a few mistakes that keep letting each other in. I think it'll be a game. If it's going to be won by anyone, it's going to be a 1-0 decided on a mistake. If I'm honest, someone's going to slip up at the back, and the other team should profit. I think it's a 1-0 written all over.
Yeah, Matty. What are you expecting from the second half here?
I would not be surprised if we take off Victor Adebayo. I don't know if we want to change it up a bit in the forward line. I'm definitely expecting Birmingham to come out a bit more dangerous. I mean, you've got some decent players going forward. That Ivan Sanchez is the one who's impressed me the most so far over the season and in the game, to be fair. So I'm expecting probably both sides to come out and try and win the game. And as you say, I think it could very much be decided by just the odd goal.
Totally agree. I totally agree, Matt. Personally, I can't really call it at the minute. I think if anything, Barnsley are probably edging it, in my opinion. So I think we need to come out and cause a little bit more trouble for you. Maybe try and get you on a counter attack. But there's only been that one chance really where I think we've had a bit of a threat, and it was where we finally managed to break through that defence through the middle, where Lecco had that half chance but just blocked. So we're going to have to see, mate. But I mean, I'm not going to say good luck. But
I can't say that to you either.
You'll have to join us at the end of the game for a little summary, depending on my mood, depending on your mood. But
yeah. Well, even if we lose, I'll still be happy to come on.
Lovely stuff, mate. Okay, yeah. We'll chat to you after.
Yeah. We'll see you after the game then.
Brilliant stuff, mate.
Speak soon, bud.
See you, Bob.
Good stuff. That was nice getting involved. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Good to see a little bit of insight from the Barnsley fans. What have we got? So Dexel says Barnsley have had the better chances. The one where he dragged it wide from close range and the one just over the bar. Can't think of a clear opening for Blues, really. I've got to agree. We've got to start actually creating some chances this second half because, like I said, at the minute, if I was watching this as a neutral and a betting man, I'd be putting my money on Barnsley right now.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Like, we've had a few opportunities, but they've probably had the better of the opportunities. Woodrow's had two really good ones that he probably should have scored. So, yeah, I wouldn't back Blues right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking at expected goals from the chances, Barnsley, if they had their finishing boots on, they'd probably be 1-0 up at the minute.
Yeah.
90% of the time, we've been solid. It's just we've had a couple of cracks in our defence in that first half, which we need to be wary of. And you'd like to think that was at the expense of us being more attacking and creating more chances on the other side of it, but we haven't really done that too much.
I think we've flattered to deceive a little bit. We've kind of gone forward, we've kind of opened up a bit more, but we've still not been particularly dangerous. While pushing people forward, we still look out of ideas going forward. We just don't look like we've got it.
Man.
We haven't got it.
I just don't know. Like, how do you solve this? Tonight's Cardiff beat Huddersfield 3-0.
Be honest, mate. Have we ever been like? I've been sitting here for the last 5 years. I'm asking that question. Blues have never been a free scoring team, have they? Really?
Not really, but we've had times where when we've had better. When Dukey was on form, when we had Che and Duke was scoring pretty much every header that was put in that place for him at the back stick. He was so reliable with his head, and then you had Che Adams who would break through and be so clinical. I think that's the best we've had in a long time in terms of attacking. And obviously we've changed a lot right now, and it's going to take some time for us to actually. I don't know. Is it just getting the system to work, getting used to it? Do we need to get a new striker? Is Duke? I don't know. Is Duke getting to that point now? Is he having just a bit of a bad spell in terms of his finishing?
Yeah.
Is he struggling? It's really hard to answer these questions, man.
At the minute, I'd put it down to Dukey down to a bad bit of form. Because, like I say, he got 32 in the last 2 seasons or something like that. Yeah. Those stats look good, but I think he needed to be dropped for a bit just to kind of take him out of the game a bit.
Do you think there's anything because I know he's been a lone striker a lot of the time when he's been at Blues, but he had the season with Che. He had a season. I'm actually trying to cast my memory back to last year. Even towards the end of last year, before the lockdown, he had Hogan alongside him. He was clinical. Yeah. He wasn't up front on his own too much, from my memory.
No, he doesn't like playing up front by himself. I've been told he's very opposed to that. He doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it. He's always going to work. He's always working himself. But can that have an effect on him?
Mentally, yeah. I think if you keep playing him in a way that he doesn't like and in a formation he doesn't like, eventually he's just going to get fed up, isn't he? And that's going to drop his confidence.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know. Scott talked the big talk when he come back in, though. I like Scott, but he said, I can play lone striker, I can play one up front. Whenever I've seen him so far, lone striker, he's not done it for me. So he's got to start walking the walk as well as talking the talk.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You know me, though, mate. You know my favourite player is John Terrell. I think we haven't seen enough of him yet back in his second spell.
Yeah, we really haven't, have we? What is it? We've got a few number 10s. I mean, Crowley's obviously just not favoured anymore. He's out the door, surely. We've got Terrell. You've got Sanchez who can play in a 10. You've got Hilalovic now.
Yeah, I think Terrell's Premier League on his day. He just hasn't been able to stay fit. Crowley,
how many days does he have?
I mean,
he's down to fitness.
Yeah, well, like I say, whenever you spoke to most Hull fans about his time at Hull, they would say when he was fit, he was quality. He didn't play that badly whenever he was played at Hull. He just didn't get that many games because he was constantly injured. And I think if he can get up to top fitness at Blues and get a run of games, like a consistent run of games where he's playing every game, in a side that doesn't keep chopping and changing, I think he'd do okay.
That's the thing, I suppose. Especially when we've brought in another number 10 now. I'm just struggling to see how he's gonna get that run of games. It's good to have the option, sure, but if he needs a run of games to get to that level, is he gonna have that opportunity? He's got to get to that level of fitness and prove himself by when he does get the odd chance. He's coming off the bench. He might have the odd game here and there. He's got to be able to prove himself in a game. Like, he's not going to have that, especially in that number 10 role. It's like it's not always there as well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I get what you mean.
But the thing is, like you said, when we signed him, it's a low risk signing. He's on a free.
Yeah.
I do want to see the best from him because I remember when he, when he first played for us, he was just a wonder to watch, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
I hope he can find that. But again, it's good to have the option rather than us having to rely on, we need Terrell to have this run of games. We need him to get in the form of his life. He has to get to that level to even get a chance.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is a good thing for Blues. I hope Hilalovic hits the ground running. He's one of them players that you just don't, how many games have he seen? What's he been playing? He's been playing in a number of different leagues. He's gone to a number of clubs. He was labelled as one of these, kids with potential. But he hasn't realised it yet. And time's running out. He said himself, I think it was Dale Moon that mentioned it when he joined. He knows that there's a time limit on the word potential, and he has to start proving himself.
Well, yeah, I think the word potential's gone at his age, 24.
Yeah. Is he going to do it?
It kind of goes after the age of sort of 22. You're not potential anymore. You're either doing it or not doing it.
But even still, he was labelled as one of them for, the clubs like, Barcelona, AC Milan. He doesn't have to hit them heights to be a success at Birmingham City, but it could be a good start for him. And if he has that talent, I hope he does. I hope he can settle into this league.
He needs to, not just for our sake, but for his own sake. If he doesn't succeed at Blues, what club's going to want to take him on the salary he's on?
Yeah,
at his age, he'll be 25 probably the end of the season, or closing in on 25.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity for him to prove himself, isn't it? What do you think about the 12-month deal as well? By the way, is there an option on that? Do you know?
Yeah, I think there was. Well, I say an option. I think they said, look, if it works, we'll give you a deal.
Because the thing is, the only thing I can think with that is if he does set the world alight, then he'd just be like, well, I'll just go somewhere else.
Well, yeah, I think that might also be the thing. If we can get one good season out of him, and he plays
a trigger clause on in our favour,
That's so cool.
Where you can trigger each year if he does well.
I would hope they'd put it in if he.
I hope so. But that's even so, it'd be good to see what he can do. Hello, has he got the ball here? Oh, not a bad touch. Not a bad touch.
Turn around. Turn.
Play it. You've got to get that ball in. You can't take too long here. It's not bad. Oh!
Just didn't meet it right.
No. Well, that's 2 minutes in. He's on.
Okay. No. Someone's got to go out to him.
One of you's got to go out to him. Close him. Oh! Someone had to close him there. We just stood off him. Oh! Mark Roberts had to get there. That was a goal. But good work. Good work from Roberts. But that's what I think that might be the tale of this second half. It's definitely opened up. You can see, we've got down there at the end. We've got into them, whipped a ball in, and then they've been bang on the counter attack. And almost scored from it.
I agree with something Dexel's just put in the chat. He's very good. He does need to work on his end product a little bit. His final cross, his final shot. Because we haven't seen any goals out of him so far. And I think we do need to see a bit of a return.
Yeah.
We can't keep just asking Juki to score all the time. The midfielders need to score as well, you know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think from what I read about Karanka's sides is he when he was Middlesbrough manager, they did get goals from all over the pitch. Their strikers weren't prolific at all. I think they 8 to 10 goals. You're looking at send him.
He had a season. He's set in his season where he got playoffs and they got beaten the final by Norwich. I think Bamford had 19, but that was a rarity in Karanka's sides. Most of them, I think. He had Stuani in the season they got promoted. I think he got 11.
Stuani, man, what a name!
How did he end up in the Championship though, Christian Stuani?
Yeah,
it's a weird one, that, wasn't it? But that's what I mean, man. Like he's had top strikers everywhere he's gone. He had Bamford, he had Stuani, he had Nugent, he had Kike. Yeah, Jordan Rhodes at Forest. Yeah, Graben. I think he needs a top striker.
Yeah.
Like to complement his other strikers as well.
Yeah, he needs that. But like you say, we've got the January window coming up next month. But getting a striker in that market's just ridiculous. You're always overpaying in January.
Exactly. You'd be lucky to get a good loan. If we got a good loan, I'd be happy.
Yeah, same. That's all we need. Like, see us through to the summer. Like, that's the thing. Like, yes, it's frustrating to watch Blues right now, not being able to score, whatever. But I want to see us put faith in the manager and give him a few transfer windows. You know, you're not going to revamp your entire squad in one window. I'd like to see him given, at least 3 windows to build a squad and get a philosophy, and then see how we're doing. Like, I'm not going to lie, mate.
Yeah.
Blue fans seem to forget, like, we are constantly in a relegation battle, and we're constantly changing manager. You can't keep expecting different things. Getting new managers all the time. Oh, good chance by Sanchez then. Cut inside, corner ball.
Yeah, that was better. Yeah, no, you're right. I was about to say it. Yeah, I think Gary Rowett was the last manager we had that had 3 windows, if I'm not mistaken.
And he got top 10. He got 10th place twice in a row, didn't he?
Yeah, 10th twice.
And whatever went on. But you give him time like that, you could only imagine he would have just continued to move forward.
And there's a lot of Blues fans think he was sacked for footballing reasons. Rowett, it was definitely not footballing reasons.
Yeah,
it was off the field stuff where Rowett was in trouble.
He's offside, isn't he?
Not legally, but
yeah,
bit of a snake.
Yeah, I did hear.
Yeah.
That because I remember on the day when it happened, I was in absolute shock. I was at my old job and I ran over to the nearest Blues fan I know, and I was like, "He's been sacked." I was just like, "What?"
It's a tricky one.
Beating Ipswich, didn't we? The night before or something.
Yeah, I went to the game the night before. Sat in the Tilburn and freezing cold, and we won. It wasn't the best performance, but we still won. And yeah, I see a lot of fans in the comments now. Gary was our best manager. I don't disagree with you. Other than Chris Hughton, since we went down, he's been our best manager. But he was sacked for if fans knew the ins and outs of why he was sacked. It's understandable when it's broken down and it's explained.
I know there was a lot of rumours about him. His head being turned.
Dodgy, yeah.
We can't assume. That's the thing with football. You just don't know, do you? You don't know what's going on, and some decisions are more understandable than others. But the one thing you can say is that recruitment in terms of managers after that was
it's been awful.
And we always had this cycle, and that's why I'm sort of glad we've almost broken that cycle with Karanka, because the cycle was play attractive, fast-flowing football, which is the complete opposite of this.
Yeah.
And then we'd do that. It wouldn't work. We'd be getting worried about our position in the league. And then we'd have to sack the manager, get someone in who knew what they were doing, who would just play tough football, Blues football, grind out results.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat every single time.
I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I completely agree.
That was always the way. We did it with Zola. We brought Redknapp in, who would see it out. We gave him a little bit of a chance. Things didn't go his way in the next season, so they got rid of him very quickly. The referee's just barged into Sanchez.
I thought, is he just taking him out there? Don't give a foul there. He's not giving that foul. He knows.
Yeah, 100%. Fair play.
Go on, one more.
Bad ball. Oh, handball. Unlucky there. Thought the break was on. But yeah, so we did it with Zola, blah, blah, blah. Then we did it with... who was the next attacking manager we brought in?
We did Zola, we did Redknapp, we did Cottrell.
Oh God, Cottrell.
We've done Pep.
We did Cottrell. Redknapp to Cottrell was very, very similar to Gary to Pep, wasn't it?
Bringing his no sense. No sense.
Yeah. Oh God, the less that man, the better.
Oh, he was just... I can't even use words on this stream to describe that man.
Yeah.
I do my feelings towards him. Hateful.
Yes. Same. I was raging every single press conference, whatever. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what is going on with my club? But that's what I mean. It's different now. I feel like we've broken that cycle, and that's why I'm willing to give them time, because otherwise we're just going to keep going in this cycle of looking up.
Yes!
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 Hogan! That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Come on.
Oh, man.
That is what we needed. Let's have a look at this left touch there from Scott Hogan. It was Lecco who got the ball there, managed to back heel, looked like it was going out of play. Is it Maxime Collan? And a little that is the Hogan that we know and love.
Back heel from Lecco. That's class.
Look at the little.
Yes,
knows
Scott.
where the goal is. Knows the keeper ain't gonna get there. Put it in the back stick. That is what we needed.
That's my boy. That's Scott.
Oh, that has just lifted me. That has just lifted me. I haven't celebrated a goal for ages on this. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's keep it tight now. Beautiful. Let's have a look at some of the celebrations in the chat. We've got, oh my God, a goal.
A goal.
Oh, good. Get in. Come on. Delightful back heel from Lecco. Totally agree. Oh, God.
Yeah. The last thing we need to be doing now is putting 10 men behind the ball. We just don't need to do that. We just need to.
That's the difference. That's the difference. We need a bit of bottle. We need a bit of bravery, because we know it's just as risky. It's just as risky dropping back, getting mad defensive, than it is having a little bit of, an attacking sense to you still, because that's your outlet there, and that gives your defenders a breather.
Yeah, exactly.
Ranker in. Hogan.
It's all about the ranker in, mate. All about it.
Get in.
It's his assistant that makes me laugh. The bald chap with the mustache. He makes me laugh seeing him. He looks like a cartel dealer.
Who's this? One of the players?
No, he's what's his name? He's assistant, Crank's assistant.
Oh.
Is that not a foul?
That is going to do a world of good to Scott Hogan. And it
Blues up to 13th as things stand.
Second goal of the season for Scott Hogan, and it was one of his classic goals.
6-yard box striker, isn't he? That's what he does.
Yes, that's what it is, because like in that moment, he was just composed. Back heel from Lecco, beautiful stuff.
Great from Lecco. Good ball from Collan as well.
From Collan, and Hogan just didn't even look. He just knew where it was.
We did a soccer goal.
Really?
Offside? Really? Didn't look offside. Nah, didn't look offside to me. Yes, we did just score a goal, guys. Do not scratch your eyes. No one goal.
Scotty Hogan is a blue. He hates Villa.
Oh, come on. We could, like I said, a win here makes it 4 unbeaten, and it makes things look a lot better. You don't want to let this lead slip now.
Huge goal for Hogan.
Big that. Go on, Lecco. That's good, that. He's impressed me tonight, Lecco.
He has. Now, starting the second half, you're looking at, you usually give it to the hour mark and think, okay, what sort of changes would I want to make? We're here, we're 1-0 up now. Oh, my God.
Oh, that is so Harley Dean, that. Nah.
We did a goal.
We did do a goal. McGree's back heel then. Did you see that when we were playing down that left-hand side, Justin? McGree, that little flick into Pedersen as well. He's turned into one of my favourites this year, McGree. Really been impressed with him.
Well, I hope your result comes back all clear, mate, and I hope you're good. We need another. Can't sit back and concede late. Totally agree. You know the script. We've been Blues fans long enough. We know we're not safe. I remember being 4-0 up at QPR away, thinking we are not safe.
Mate, what did? Because you were with Lee that day, and you were sat in front. You were in front of me or behind me.
I was behind you.
And we turned to each other at half time and said, like, we just know what's coming.
Yeah,
Like,
especially when he scored the goal right before half time.
We're like 4-1. Easy. It's in, no problem. It's in the bag.
I do miss that. Remember, because Che Adams was his usual self there. You know the way he used to just get in behind and cause trouble and steal the ball off defenders and go around the keeper. I miss that so much.
He was destructive.
He was he's powerful, pacey, and knew where the goal was. And it's good to see him doing well in the Prem now.
He's a good lad, good attitude, top kid, and a real talent in front of goal. It was always going to work for him eventually at Southampton. Always.
Yeah, we knew. Like even when he was having his dry spell in his first season, I was saying like when he came to Blues, he stepped up a league. He sort of acclimatised, and then he like got his confidence and knew what he was doing, and he's done the exact same there.
Well done, Neil.
It's good to have a commanding keeper during these times.
These
unprecedented times.
It's a great claim that he's gone over the top of Dean there.
Friend for Peds is the only sub I'd make so far, says Connor Zimmerman.
Fair point. I think Friend's a steady option. But does that result to us dropping in and deep? That's the problem. You don't want to park the bus, do you?
Well, exactly. The thing is, I'd be looking at bringing on Bella at some point, just because fresh legs. He's rapid, and it would just give him something to think about defensively.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of, you know, I think he might make a sub to almost make our midfield a bit more compact.
I can see him taking Sanchez off for Sunjic probably, or Gardner.
Yeah, Sunjic should be a good. Sunjic or Gardner at the minute. Gardner would provide a bit more of a sort of box to box, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he can do both. Sunjic a bit more defensive.
Yeah, but it's whether he takes off Sanchez or takes off Lecco. I feel like he'll take off Hogan. I feel like he's going to take off Hogan because you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll come.
Duke on or something, just for the defensive headers and to just to provide to hold it up front. Hold it up. I don't know. It just seems like the sort of thing he'd do.
Juki will be on in the next 20 minutes. Easy. I can see him bringing on Juki, probably Gardner and Sunjic at some point for McGree and Sanchez.
Are you saying he's going to make 3 subs?
I think when he's winning, he'll make the subs. When he's losing, he doesn't make them. That's a good turn. Give it wide. One more.
Scotty Hogan.
I think I'm trying to think. Someone put in the chat. I think it was Anthony Priest. It's our first shot on target, and we've scored from it. That's lethal. That is. That's what I call that.
First shot on goal. Is that a Leeds? Oh, it's a Blues, mate. He's doing the Z.
Why did he do that? Did he explain why he did that?
Well, that's his. It means something else to him. I think.
I think so. Yeah. I was going to say there's loads of Blues.
He's done it previously, like not at Villa. It just must be a Zulu full time.
Zulus don't do part time, mate. It's a full time thing.
Exactly. Live and breathe it. He's had a go. Oh, that was a bit.
Yeah, I can see the midfield getting a bit leggy now. McGree's had a great game, but you can see him panting a bit now.
Yeah.
Stay with him, Clark Salter. He's class, Clark Salter. He's class.
Nightmare, isn't he?
He's a top lad.
It's weird, isn't it? Because he's sort of gone back to this fringe player at the minute, and I don't know if it's him getting up to speed or whether he's going to be a regular starter for Blues in this back five. But you know, we've dropped Friend today, and it's is it he'll come in for Pedersen or Clark Salter based on the game?
Oh
Or is
yeah,
it,
game by game, depending on the opposition. It's dependent
Yeah.
on the play at the minute.
let it go, let it go.
Easy.
Just barged him.
Big lad Etheridge, you wouldn't want to try and go shoulder to shoulder with him, would you?
Yeah,
What is
exactly. David Lewis says Hogan off for Duke and Gardner on as well. That's if he'll bring himself to make subs. But like JJ said, we're winning. We're not drawing or losing.
I was
So
going to say,
make 5.
different scenario now. Karanka you probably make all 5 in one go. Now we're winning.
We've seen us.
No, come on.
Oh,
come on.
look at that. We are stretched.
I know. Midfield. There's no one in the midfield now.
Okay, well, you can see now at this point, Barnsley have put the pressure up. They've preheated the oven and they've put it over the bar, but that's a warning.
Yeah, I think subs up.
Big warning, that is.
We're going to spend the last 25 minutes screaming for subs, yeah?
It always seems to be the way.
No,
But that's it can't happen. It's just we've gone from being very solid to we go 1-0 up, we're panicking, we're disorganised, they're putting the pressure on us, and we're like, oh.
Yeah,
but now we've got to just do what we've been doing all season. Pretty much. It's good for us to get a bit of an outlet. But the one thing you can say we've been good at this season is defending, apart from, God forbid, another Wickham happens.
No, don't say that. Now you've tempted it again. You've tempted fate.
And it wouldn't be good at all if that was.
I can see it creeping in again. They're dropping deeper and deeper.
Yeah, is that their mentality?
Yeah, massively. He hasn't told them to do that.
Mm.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to have told them to drop 15 yards now.
We need to get the ball. We need to hold on to it. We need to give a bit of a threat. I think we've got to bring Bella on. If that was a better ball,
you've got to start using McGree more. McGree gets lovely little pockets, and I'm watching him there when Pedersen's got the ball, and he's screaming for it in the middle, and we're just going long diagonal. That can't happen. That shouldn't happen.
As said, more composed finishing, and Barnsley are out of sight in this game. Hate to say it, our goal was the best bit of football of the match, though, got to be said. You're right, Barnsley have had chances. They've just not been clinical.
Yeah.
We need to wake up because one of them are going to go in, and we're just going to. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. It's too early in the game to score. I think we need a sub, mate.
I think guards. I'm personally leaning towards guards a bit more because of that. He's got that sort of steeliness, but then he offers us something box to box.
Yeah.
That's it. And out. And second ball. Well, then Scott. Like I say, though, it's what I was just been saying. Scott's on it. Scott's lethal when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Sunjic and friend by the looks of it.
Well, at least he's making a change. But will it be Lecco and Hogan off for him? No.
Yeah,
it'll probably be
Jake Clark-Salter and probably Sanchez.
I reckon for could be Peds, Sanchez. I think it'll be Lecco or Hogan off. Will be the one for Sunjic, and then Clark-Salter or Peds for the defender.
Probably one on the left side, and I think Peds has had a good game. To be fair to him, I've struggled to see him taking Pedersen off, unless he goes to a more of a flat back five instead of a wing backs, and then I think that's what Friend will come on for.
Yeah,
take your time, San Jose.
Oh, thought he was on that. I'd love us to just counter attack, get another one. But it's always the way. It's always the way. We know it with Blues. Clark's
Don't
you've
pull
got.
him. Don't pull him. He's pulling on his back. Oh, jeez.
Come on, man.
Ah, I've just jinxed it. I said about Pedersen. Ah, yeah.
Has he swept his feet up there?
I think so.
Oh, Pedersen, man.
It's soft. That is soft.
It is a pen. It is a pen. I think. I mean, he's dived, but if he's took his feet, he's took his feet, and it's that. I don't think he's meant to do it. It's just clumsy. We need Etheridge to be a hero here. And look, we've been ahead for about 10 minutes, and here we are. We said it was coming. Come on, Etheridge, man.
Go bottom right.
Oh.
Said bottom right.
Oh!
Yeah.
Subs now or what?
It's just disappointing, really.
So disappointing, man.
It's a good penalty as well. It's a really good penalty.
Is that your WhatsApp?
It is. My bad.
Oh. I keep thinking it's mine.
Oh, it's mine. My bad.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for Blues this season. Like, we don't look like we can hold on to. We look so solid in defence until we go a goal up like that. You know, it happened at Wickham, and I've said it. It's going to happen, isn't it? But like,
you can't keep putting. I mean, we can. It is mental. You know, it's fragility. But
how do you fix that? Like what?
I don't know.
Like I feel like we've gone 1-0 up, and I think it's got to be something. I think that a part of it has got to be mentally, because the players individually just forget everything they're told as soon as they go 1-0 up. In that sense,
They're scared. They just drop back in.
they're scared, and the more this happens, the more they know.
Yeah, exactly. The more
you don't break it without a run, without a positive run.
But they've also got to take it upon themselves to stop dropping in. They've got to. They've got to be stronger. That's better. Play him in.
Has he made the subs yet? Or is he sat back down?
No, he's put it on hold.
There's going to be no subs now.
No chance.
Yo, I can't lie. Whoever this cameraman is,
he's all over the shop, isn't he?
He's mad at the minute, mate. he's got his handheld.
Barnsley score. Now they've dropped it.
The thing's a bit stiff. Get a bit of WD-40 on it, man.
It's Blues, mate. They ain't going to pay for some WD-40.
Yeah.
No
Jim
chance.
Bob said Garanker.
You tell Dong that that WD-40's got to come out the transfer budget. Wow, that was such a bad kick. That was even worse. You tell him that's going to come out the transfer kit, you got no chance. And again, he can't kick, you know, Etheridge. He does struggle with his kicking.
Oh, God, I thought that was going in. Tom Hartley, think we will win 2-1. What do you think, Joe? I don't know. I think Barnsley have got the momentum now, if anything. I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, I am as well. Again, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't have to be. We shouldn't have to be worrying all the time. It's ridiculous. Preston 3-1 up away to Bournemouth. Massive coupon buster that. Bristol 6.
Mark Watson, he said, how many minutes in Dreamland was it this time?
I have no idea. What is the Ginger Stallion up to?
I don't know. He's going mad. Hogan, we need you again because we can't hold on to a lead. All right, we need just get Bella on or something, man.
He's got to change something now. One more.
We need something fresh. 15 minutes left. It's anyone's to win. We need to just not let our edge drop. We need to just be like, fine, let's get on with it. Let's try and get a winner. We've still got time in this game to do something.
I still think guards should be coming on. I think midfield needs some energy. I'd have guards on. I'd have I'd have Bella on for some width and then maybe get Juki on. I haven't seen much Aleko since the goal.
No.
Really bad. He's really struggling with his kicking. A great shot stopper, great goalkeeper, but his kicking,
Yeah.
he's really struggling with it.
Have a breather, mate. Brian Dick, seen a replay. That's soft as anything.
I thought it looked soft. There was barely contact with him.
Well, I only saw one angle, and it's hard to see how much he actually gets of his foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you see, they're making 4 subs.
I see Bella getting ready though.
4 subs. They're going for this. That is a bold move, isn't it? Just chucking 4 lads on. Go for it.
I like that.
When it's 1-1, you know, you've got the momentum in the game. Is that Casey Palmer? That's his name.
It's not Casey Palmer. Is it Casey Palmer? I thought he was still at is he at Luton? Or Bristol City? Where did he go? He went somewhere.
No, he's on loan at Swansea.
Oh, is he?
From Bristol City. It's not Casey Palmer. Someone else.
Well, that Thomas.
Oh, God, I've changed the channel. It's probably a sign. Oh, God. I can't find it.
Not good enough from Blues again, though. That last 10-minute spell where we were in the lead, we just completely disregarded the 60 minutes we'd put in before and just dropped deeper and deeper.
It's so frustrating, James. James? That's how frustrated I am. I called you James.
No, you must be knocked off, mate, if you're calling me by my name. That's what Emily usually does. If I've done something wrong, she calls me by my name, my proper name.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble then.
Not JJ Dickinson.
Yeah. James.
James.
Or DJ JJ, as Lee would call me.
Yes. Oh my God, it's Jake. Said bring Juki on. Dexall says, I would bite your hand off for a point. Other than the goal we created, Barnsley have had all the clearer chances. We're lucky to be drawing. And I've got to say,
fair shout.
Fair shout, because as soft as that penalty was, we were getting away with it. I feel like we deserved to concede a goal, whether it's through a soft penalty or not. I'm not going to be complaining about that. I'm going to be complaining about
our defending. You've got to look at yourself, haven't you?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have got to that position. He shouldn't have been able to turn in the box like he did.
Yeah, exactly. You're giving the ref a decision to make either way, ain't you, not?
We've got to be quicker, man. Really, Pedersen? Really? That is so basic.
Lee Walton said you only sing when you're winning.
Mate, we don't sing at all.
Is that 3 subs?
It is.
Karanka, one defender, one midfielder, one winger. Bella, Sunic, and friend. Jeremy Bella, 10 minutes.
Where's John Terrell when you need him? The magic man.
Come on, man. Oh!
Got that. Come on.
All right, what we're going to do here, Hogan? Come on.
On the side. Oh, Pedersen, he's really knocked in that penalty, I tell you.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can't. He's really shaky. He'll go off now as well, I reckon.
Bella on for who?
Couldn't see. Pedersen.
Yeah.
Friend.
Good time for him to go off. Friend's going to take his place.
I think McGree's coming off, maybe. Oh, no, Clark. So he's going back 4. He's going to a back 4.
He's going for it. Is he going for it, JJ?
He's took Clark Salter off as well. He's going back 4.
Sanchez out wide. Is Lecco coming off?
McGree. No, I mean, I thought he's had a good game, McGree. And I think
you said he was tiring, though, didn't you?
Say again.
You said he was getting a bit leggy.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
The thing is, we've gone 2 up front. We may have. We've got 4 at the back. We've got 2 wingers, 2 strikers now. Yeah.
It's just set for Juki though. If you're going to play wingers, you got to play Juki up front.
I mean, that's a fair point. I mean, we've got another sub.
Oh, Bella, man, that is just so poor. It's so basic. Or was it Lecco? I think it was Lecco actually. I'm going to go. It's not. I apologise. I thought it was 11.
Yeah, we've got.
On, mate, you can tell.
Yeah. Well, we've got another 2 subs, so you never know. Might go all out.
He's got some good options as well. Like I say, he's still got Juki, he's still got Terrell, he's still got Gardner.
I felt like if you were going to bring on Duke, we've got 9 minutes to play. We ain't got much time for anything else. So I feel like this is set up now for him going for it. But
I think we're missing one name off the bench, and it's made for him. It's a Josh Dakers Cogley masterclass off the bench.
Yeah.
He played really well at Preston, to be fair. I don't know why I'm laughing at him.
It's good to see, man, because he obviously had that spell where he was in the team regularly, and then it just seemed like it was one of them where he didn't quite make the cut. He wasn't quite good enough for this level.
Yeah,
but he looked all right. Yeah, but it's one of them. It's
Zola loved him, didn't he? Played under Zola, loved him.
I don't quite know what to think of him at the minute.
He looks good some games. I think going forward, he looks good defensively.
Yeah,
I did, but like I say, he did well at Preston. So
would have been a nice touch. If he'd have completed his run, it would have been a good touch there.
Jeez, that kicking, man, Etheridge, that is so bad. The people on the bench walk off. He's never going to use them.
Steve. Come on, Steve.
Savage that.
Yeah, just keeping it warm.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it. It's getting cold in these winter days. You'd think he's got enough staff to warm the bench, really, wouldn't you? But,
yeah. I'm surprised Don's not there.
He will be.
Just in case.
He'll be up in his box in the cough. He's
got his own dugout office section. It's actually just his dugout, but it's closed out in glass.
Yeah, just dugout. Right. Instead of home or away above the dugout, it's just got dong above it. Oh, you're kidding me.
It's a Wickham. I cursed us.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble after this.
What is going on? What is going on with our it's deflected off Lecco as well. It's going wide. It's going wide. That's technically an own goal, isn't it? Probably won't be given, but.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, how.
That's
turntables.
if you don't laugh, you cry. Nice little fast forward in there from Sky. Like that. Oh, John's coming on.
John and Duke.
My main man.
5 subs.
Bloody love John. I don't care. If we lose now, that's fine. I've seen John. It's fine. He's took Scott off though, hasn't he?
He's took Hogan off, yeah.
And he's took Lecco off. Wow. That's not going to go down well, is it?
He's took Lecco off.
He's took both of them off.
So now we've got one striker.
4-2-3-1 by the looks of it.
So drawing and losing, we've got two strikers. Drawing and winning, we've got two strikers. As soon as we losing, that's all right.
It's a bit backwards, isn't it? Really, like.
I'm seething. It's not even hit home yet, but like, this is just shocking.
It's not good, is it?
Jim Bob. The really sad thing is this hardcore Blue Nose doesn't even care anymore. Assuming you're talking about yourself, not me.
To be fair, you know, I'm not far off with him. To be fair, you know.
Time to go, Karanka. I still think it's too soon.
I'm definitely staying off Twitter after this. This is good. It's going to get ruthless out there.
It's shocking. That's the thing, you know, the difference between that 1-0 win and the 2-1 losses.
Yeah, man.
Massive.
Yeah, you can't say you haven't seen it coming though.
We capitulated.
We did again. We knew it was coming. You said it, didn't you? You said Wickham. You said it like before.
I said at 1-0. I said at 1-0 we looked like we were going to concede, and I was like, and you know, I said, God forbid we do another Wickham again or something like that. And here we are.
Duke heading the ball anywhere. Good old Dukey. That's what he does.
Oh my God. What this is honestly what you know when you mentioned at the start of the stream, it's like you must have sinned in another life to be a Blues fan.
Oh mate, you're beyond sinned. Beyond
sin, mate. I must have had life in prison.
Oh yeah. You know they say like bloody hell, he's just smashed the fourth edition.
The quick reflex from the lino though.
Karanka out Zigic in, right that. You know they say like you can't get worse than the death penalty. But yeah. You can be a Blues fan for the rest of your life. It's pretty much on the same level, if not worse. Oh, Sunjic, man. Bang. The tugboat up front. I love Dukey. I can't not love him, but if you're gonna be putting crosses in, he ain't gonna miss that. Man.
Our play, like mentally, we've got no bottle. We're so mentally fragile. Like, you know, say what you like about the system, and yeah, it's going to take time, and we've looked all right at times. But I think individually, our players are so mentally fragile. How do you fix that? Is it a proper leader in there? Like you're looking at San Jose potentially, you got Harley Dean.
I don't know, mate. I really don't. Like, I think I said it to you the other day in our private chat. You know,
we've got no bottle at all.
We can talk about like being mentally fragile, but I remember, you know, again, I don't. From a personal perspective, I'm not a big fan of Gary Rowett. I'm not like.
No, I know what you mean.
What he did do is he took over a team that got beat 8-0 and were 23rd in the league, 23rd, been beaten 8-0. And I remember us 5 games later beating Reading 6-1. I remember us going on to finish 10th that season. You know.
Yeah.
I don't. Point. Kranker can't keep using mental fragility as he's had 3, 4, 5 months to change it. He's had 16 games to change it. He's had enough time to at least get us stable. Not turn into Brazil, but to at least be on the right track. I don't see it currently.
Yeah.
Just don't.
No, I don't.
Defensively, when we're not parking the bus, we look all right when we park the bus. But when we open up defensively, we still look really poor. Yeah. Like we've opened up today and we've still looked poor. And it's not like we've got bad defenders out there. You got Mark Roberts, Clark Salter, Pedersen, Collan. It's not bad. It's not bad back line. It's the same back line that did well for Monk, pretty much.
Yeah.
I did just see a good quote. I think it's from It's Fraser. He says you've got to die to get 3 points. Proper Neil Warnock quote there.
Yeah.
You ever watched that documentary with Neil Warnock?
I haven't, but I need to. It's when he's going, Lino, and then he's the bloke that's on the bench is saying, "Yo, you get up, get warm. Tell the Lino he needs to be flagging for that." Beautiful.
It's only about an hour long, but it's on YouTube and it's class. Honestly, it's class. And
give me at some point just so I can distract myself from this horrible scenario we find ourselves in. At least we don't have to be there right now.
Mate, if I was paying my season ticket money for this, I wouldn't be best pleased.
I know exactly what you would be like, JJ, and it is not fixed on air. It's not fixed on the wavelengths.
These things that come out of my mouth every match day can't be repeated on live TV.
We've got to die for 3 points. We've got to die for it. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. We've got 4 minutes to play. We need to. Even if we get a point now, it's just like.
Nah, fat chance. We haven't looked like I say. We've had one good opportunity.
One pretty much shot on target all game. Is that right?
Yeah, I think we've had one on target. That's it.
Yeah. They've had 3 shots on target. We've had 1. We've had 5 shots all game. We've had 53% possession.
Again, possession. We've kept the ball a bit better. I'm not going to say we haven't, but just defensively poor. And going forward,
we've kept the ball better.
Yeah.
But the amount of times, Barnsley have got through, yes, you can say the penalty was soft. Yes, you can say, we were unlucky with their goal in terms of it was a deflection. But the fact he had the time to actually hit that and no one get in the way of it, put their body on the line, is one thing. And they could have scored more. It could have been 4-1.
It could have been if Woodrow would have taken those chances in the first half, which I thought were not golden opportunities, but
3-1. You know what I mean? They've had chances. We've scored our only one through a bit of clinical finishing, and we've had the opportunity to see the game out and say, you know what? Yeah, we didn't create a load of chances, but we got the goal and we defended well. We can't say that. We've just absolutely bottled it. We've got no bottle whatsoever in this club.
No, yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
We've just absolutely fallen apart. It's panic. Panic makes you make fast decisions. And
I'm watching him on the sidelines here. You want to see your manager screaming at you. You got 3 minutes to get a goal. You want to see him animated. He's just got his hands in his pockets. I want to see him so Pep-esque.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have got to see a little bit more from your manager at this point in time.
Yeah, I want to see something. I don't think the players have done what they're supposed to, but also neither's he.
It's not a character, is it at all, though?
No.
He needs to give that. I'm going to be very interested to see what Karanka's got to say after this match. Very interested.
You moaned last week he didn't have the strikers. Well, neither do 90% of the teams in this league.
Well, this time you were 1-0 up and you had to see the game out. What happened? What went wrong? What needs to change? We want to be confident in you. We want to give you time. We want to support you because we want this to work. Give us something. Tell us what are you going to do? We've got tough games coming up.
Yeah.
I don't feel confident whatsoever. And
well, if it stays like this, 3 points from Barnsley, Luton, Millwall, and Wickham, and who was the one we played before as well? We drew to someone as well. Go on, Duke. He's going to have him. Go on, Duke.
He's fuming.
I wouldn't take Duke on if I were you, mate.
I wouldn't even, man. Head you across it.
I was going to say, someone put in the chat, only Duke fights for the badge. To be fair, I think that's fair. I think Juki's someone that dies for the club. He's got his limitations, but he gives everything, and he's the only one out there I can agree with that.
This is shocking. Karanka talk about its time, but can we really keep this up the whole season?
Well, it's not good enough, I'll tell you that much.
When we're outplayed by Luton, Barnsley, and lose to Wycombe, we can't even beat very average Championship teams.
Most of them at home as well. Coventry.
It's just
Millwall.
But I don't know, man. Like,
Pour that.
full time. It's another Wycombe, and it worries me that it does, you know, because that's twice this season now against, you know, average size, like more or less. You know, we're coming up, we're going 1-0 up, and we're just bottling it. It's happening. It's an exact picture of Wycombe.
Gonna have to. Can you give me 2 seconds? She's gonna pop to the loo, and we'll get on to discussing the match in a moment. Give me
Well, I just don't know. I really don't know. Guys, we're going to chat about that. We're going to reflect on this match now. We might try and get our Barnsley friend in to see what he can say. But, yeah. Seeing on Twitter, something's got to change. I'm not sure we can be helped in a minute, but something is so wrong. What is it? I think I'm going to do a video on this. It's shocking. We need to have a look back at. We're so fragile. A minute. So fragile. I can't stand for too long because I need to head off soon. But guys, what did you think? Get your comments in. What did you think about that game? What time? Birmingham 1, Barnsley 2. Guys, it's just a shambles. It's a shambles. It was a great goal from Scott Hogan, and we just absolutely bottled it because we have no mentality about us whatsoever. Eddie Howe. Here he is. Right, let's have a look what you got to say. Hello, mate. I bet you're very happy right now, aren't you?
Sorry to say, but yeah.
I've got to say, like, in all honesty, it was deserved. I think, you know, I said to James, like, yeah, the penalty was soft. Yeah, with your second goal, there was a slight deflection or whatever, but you had the chances in the game. We had one chance all game, which we finished quite clinically through Scotty Hogan. But as soon as we got that goal, I think we fell apart, like, mentally. We started to think, right, we've got to hold on to this now. Every time you attacked, there was panic, absolute panic. And I think we just lacked that composure. And I think you got to say, like, you definitely deserve to get something from that game, and you walked away with all 3 points. So I think it's just, I don't know. What did you think of that? What did you think when you went 1-0 down? What did you think of that penalty and then your winner?
Well, when we went 1-0 down, I was thinking what any Barnsley fan in the world would probably be thinking. We'd be like, oh, for God's sake, here we go again. And then, thinking, we'd either not get back into it or you got to get a second because, when that happens to Barnsley, we usually don't tend to come back from them kind of scenarios.
Yeah.
Then when, I don't know who your player was, fouled Britain in the box.
Pedersen.
Was that Pedersen?
Yeah, Pedersen.
I did think it was a bit soft myself, to be honest with you. Like I saw Britain check back and then it went down, and I thought it was a little bit soft. But as a Barnes fan. I'll take them anyway. I can get them. I mean, we don't usually get penalties, even though we've had like 4 this season. And then when it fell to, and then for the winner, I think we just got a bit lucky with the deflection, really. I mean, Styles is known for having a shot from there. I mean, he scored a cracker against Forest the other week. So I'm not surprised he had a shot, but we did get a bit lucky with the deflection off. I think it was Lecco, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was Lecco. I think, I think we've been very, very solid and hard to score against this whole season. Apart from when we go ahead, it seems. I mean, you could exclude the first game of the season. When we go ahead, we just seem to capitulate, and I'm not sure why that is, but that happened again today. Did you notice? When we went ahead and you started to attack, did you notice that in us, in the sense that we panicked a little bit and we looked a little bit more vulnerable?
I did kind of notice that. Yeah, it seemed like you went 1-0 up, and then you just seemed like you just wanted to hold on to that rather than maybe go for a second goal to try and kill the game off or something. And
that's the comment me and Jay.
You what? Sorry.
That's the comment that me and JJ were making. Like, during it, we were 1-0 up, and we knew exactly what was going to happen. Like, it was scripted. We knew that we wouldn't want to go for it. We knew we'd try and sit back, but this has probably been worse than when we did that last season. Because not only did we do that and invite pressure, we had no organisation to us whatsoever. Whereas last season it might have ended in a draw. We would have sat back for ages and conceded a late equaliser. This time we just absolutely bottled it. But
yeah, I didn't. To be fair, I thought you had the game won when you went 1-0 up. I mean, it's rare as a Barnsley fan that I've seen us come back from going 1-0 down, but I think we did show some good character to come back from that, I thought. And then I thought we'd do well to get a draw, but then obviously we just went on and won the game. And, it's a big 3 points, that, considering the last 2 results we've had prior to tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I think it says a lot about us as well, but I think you definitely deserve the win anyway, mate. And, fair play to you. I can't say you didn't deserve it. I'm not going to moan about the penalty or whatever, but drink it in. And it's good. It's been good to have you on anyway.
Yeah, well, I better enjoy this as much as I can because we've got Bournemouth on Friday night, so I'm not looking forward to that one at all.
I think they got tonked tonight, so you might be lucky. You might have just caught them on their downturn.
Or they're going to want to bounce back.
Yeah, hopefully we manage that. But yeah, good luck for the rest of the season to you lot as well.
Cheers, mate. You too.
Nice one.
Well, any comments, JJ, before we end the stream?
You know me, mate. Usually my expletives would have been out by now after losing that.
I feel like you're like a pressure cooker right now. I just need to release the steam.
Man, I'm so angry. So angry. And it hurts more because you know it's coming, if that makes sense. It hurts more because you can't stop it. You can't stop us collapsing. And you have no faith in us. I don't think the players have any faith in themselves to stop it from happening.
Where do you change it? That's the question. Is it like genuinely? Is it time? Is it the manager? Is it the players themselves mentally? Like, what needs to change? Will it get better with time, or is it just the case of like Karanka's just not doing a good job right now? And will he? I don't know. Do you think he deserves? Because I think we get very easily frustrated as Blues fans, but
I think there's easily frustrated if we were getting beat by Bournemouth and then we're drawing to certain teams. We haven't picked up a single point from Wickham at home, Coventry at home, Barnsley at home, Coventry, Luton. Well, no, we haven't won a single game.
Yeah,
bad. There's no getting away from it. He can call it what he likes. He can say what he likes. He can tell us in the presser about, how last season affected us, how the same group of players took a beating last year.
I get you, because we're 15 games in, JJ.
Yeah, 16, including the cup, which he also lost.
Yeah.
You know, you can't forget that. He also got beat by Cambridge, and he can say, well, we didn't have a squad. You still had Juki, Bella, Strinic, Clayton.
Team for Cambridge.
You had a good enough team to beat Cambridge, and you didn't. To be calling for his head, that's the problem. I think.
Yeah, I think it's due criticism, isn't it?
Criticism, yeah, absolutely. I think to criticise him, you're allowed.
The question is how long does this go on for before it becomes a real problem? You know,
it's a problem now, but
like in terms of the fact that you need to call for his head.
I think if we drop into the bottom three,
yeah,
it's not good enough.
I'm gonna read you out some of our results. Start of the season, Brentford 1-0, same as last season. Swansea 0-0. Rotherham 1-1. Stoke 1-1. Sheffield Wednesday 1-0 loss. Norwich 1-0 loss. QPR 0-0. We beat Huddersfield 2-1. Beat Preston 2-1. Lost 2-1 to Wickham. Lost 3-1 to Bournemouth. 0-0 Coventry. 1-1 Luton. 0-0 Millwall. 2-1 lost Barnsley.
It's not good, is it? When you listen, you think about all those as well. You got like you got beat by Sheffield Wednesday as well. That was bad. The Bournemouth game, it could have been 4 or 5. We were lucky, and I tell you now, I'm not exaggerating. We were lucky to beat Huddersfield and Brentford as well. The only game where we won, and I thought, yeah, we fully deserved that, was Preston away.
Yeah, I agree. I need to go now anyway, but I'm gonna do a video going into all this this week anyway. So it's been a pleasure having you on, mate.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Anytime.
At some point, as soon as you can, just give me a shout, and we'll get you on again.
You let me know, and we'll do it.
But yeah, thank you for everyone who watched. Make sure you go and follow JJ Birmingham Fan TV. Check out his links, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, Bebo, wherever. And subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me as well. See you later, guys. Keep right on. But
see you later, guys.
On Twitter, drop me some tweets. Let me know what you think. Drop me some comments underneath. See you in a bit.
See you, Ryan, guys.